Fox News alert, former President Trump's hush money trial is set to resume at 9:30 a.m. in New York City after day one wrapped up with no jurors selected.
Alina Habba is a legal spokesperson for the former president, and she joins us now. Alina, great to have you back on the program. Based upon what happened yesterday, do you think Donald J. Trump will be able to get a fair trial?
No chance. There's no chance of a fair trial here. Remember, just because it's a jury doesn't mean that the judge can't sway them to go one way or another or make things difficult so that jury selection is impossible. That's what's happening yesterday. They spent the first few hours doing things that probably should have been done before a jury was waiting. That discourages jurors to want to sit on a panel. And then they come in and they're told that they can't get off from Passover if they observe it, and that you're going to have no break other than Wednesday in the middle of the week. So that messes up everybody's schedules, and people don't want to sit for that. That's why we saw half of the jurors say that they could not be impartial and want to walk.
So what's your reaction, Alina, to the judge saying, we understand that former President Trump wants to go to the Supreme Court for his other case. It's not going to happen. Might not be able to take off one day to see his son graduate high school. Is it standard for judges to turn requests like that down, or do they make those sorts of accommodations usually?
No, accommodations are always made by judges. That's why you go over the schedule. If there wasn't such a rigid schedule, you wouldn't be doing that in practice. You go over it, you look at holidays, you look at things of that nature. Remember something about this, Carly. This case has been investigated for 8 years. It wasn't brought by Cy Vance, and now D.A. Bragg is bringing this case after the president had announced that he was running for office again. There's no coincidences here. So now he wants to rush it because November 2024 is an election, and he's probably hoping he's got this in the bag, even though it's on a completely discredited witnesses that we know have perjured themselves. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's an accommodation that would normally be made. And it's not just a discourtesy to the president. It's to all the people in there, the jurors, the attorneys that observe holidays. Never mind Barron's high school graduation. There's absolutely no rush after 8 years other than the fact that in November in 2024 is Election Day.
And to your point on the quote-unquote rush job that Merchan is doing, he said, well, I may grant the president allowance to go to see his son graduate if we're moving along. That's kind of like a warning shot. Don't slow this thing up, Donald Trump's attorney, and i.e. don't slow it up doing your job, attorneys, which is to advocate for the best interest of your client. Before we let you go, we all know the media is going to have a lot of influence in this case if they haven't done so already. The Washington Post accused of releasing too much personal information on a potential Trump juror, including where he lives, works, multiple details about his family. Should that reporter get reprimanded by this court for literally jeopardizing the anonymous juror rule, which is so important to our jurisprudence in our country?
Yeah, I think it is important. I think that being a part of a jury is a critical part of our service to our country. Being able to do so impartially is incredibly critical. And right now, what we've seen between the judge, between these journalists, is that you're jeopardizing the safety of individuals, and you really shouldn't do that. Generally speaking, it's not. It'll discourage people from sitting on the panel, and they'll say that they can't sit even if they could serve. So, yeah, it's a problem. They should not be able to do that.
Yeah. Well, this trial is expected to last, till June, and the former president is required to be there every day that this trial is in session. A lot more to come. Just the beginning. Alina, thank you so much for joining us ahead of another very busy day for you, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.